Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. Alright, let's get to it. So I am now doing a Q&A. I need to grab the book that I wrote. Questions. This is a crop top. This crop top actually goes with my Army Girl cosplay outfit. I need to get a bigger crop top. Not bigger. Bigger size. This one's getting small. There we go. Alright. I got about 8 or 9 questions. Alright. So let's get into it. Q&A. Do I like wedgies? No, I do not like wedgies. No. See, do I rent or own those wings? I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. I do know that it is a lovely comment. It's very rare to hear that. Thank you. And I would say I own it. Like, I own it. Love you. Top 3 fetishes. If I have any fetishes, what are my top 3? That's a good question. Let me see. I have an ear fetish. Like certain ears, like I love them. Like I want to play with them. I want to nibble on them, bite them. Like I have an ear fetish. Like I don't know, they just look cute and sexy. I have an ear fetish. So that's one, the top ones. My second fetish. I like having sex in public places. I guess that's a fetish that I never really thought of before, but about a lot of the times when I have sex, it's normally in like a public setting, like in a car, restroom, in a slide. Like thinking back to when I first started having sex and like onward to present time is almost always been in a public setting somewhere, outside of the house, like behind a chicken coop or whatnot. Like it's between 2 cars is like like at a church, like outside of the church in the bushes. Like, so I guess I would be like public sex as a fetish. Ear fetish. What's the third one? I never really thought about this, so this is interesting. The third one, because being tied up, like tied up, handcuffed, hot wax. BDSM, that's the word, BDSM. Those are my top 3 fetishes. Like, I have a lot more, but I never really thought about it, but those are my top 3. It's like public sex, ear fetish, and BDSM. Okay, next one is, will I show my feet in the next videos or in more videos? Possibly, yes, because a lot of the times I forget to wear socks. Like, if I'm not going anywhere throughout the day, half the time I won't wear socks depending on how hot it is or like how I feel with my feet on the ground, like the sensory thing. Because sometimes I have like a little sensory issue where I don't like the feeling of whatever's on my feet or my body or whatever, and I just change clothes or something. So yeah. But possibly, yes, you will probably see my feet, whether they're in socks or not, or outfit, I don't know, but yes. Longer videos on Instagram. Can I do longer videos? I would say yes. I would have to learn how to. As part of the reason why I don't post as much as on Instagram, because I'm still learning what all I can do and how to use Instagram. But normally I use like YouTube and Facebook. I don't really use Instagram all that much. except like to have conversations mostly. But yes, I can upload longer videos. I just need to figure out how. Because when I try to upload longer videos, it won't let me. For like if it's longer than like say 30 minutes or so, it won't let me for some reason. But yeah. Do I dance? That's a good question. Do I dance? Yes and no to that one. Do I dance properly or like an expert? No. Um, do I dance like a silly klutz, like I'm clumsy? Yes. Except for like if there's like pole dancing involved, I can do that fine. If it's like what's the word? Free range, free spirit, free rap, something. Freestyle, that's the word. Freestyle dancing, that's easy. Anybody can freestyle. Like you make up the dance as you go along, if I'm using that term correctly. Like I make up random dance moves, I can do that. But like dancing with someone, like doing a waltz, a square thing, like, that kind of dancing I cannot do. Even like if you were to tell me exactly how to do I would still trip over my own feet, and then we would both fall down like London Bridge, whatever. It's like a yes and no. It depends on what kind of dance it is. It's like freestyling, making your own dance moves. Yes. Pole dancing. Yes. The dances where you dance together as a couple, I cannot do that. No. Choreography depends. What kind of choreographer dance are you doing? It depends. Yes and no. Let's see. Favorite food or drink? Oh, that's easy. My favorite food is like sandwiches and seafood, pretty much. My favorite drink. That depends on what you mean by drink. Because whenever I say drink, some people automatically assume, okay, we're going to go to the bar and have a few drinks. And then there are other people who will assume, okay, you want some tea, milk. So that question varies from person to person. But drink, okay, so I'm going to just answer this in both ways. My favorite drink, if we're going out to the bar, it would be like whiskey on the rocks. Alright? And then it'd be like whiskey on the rocks, or like a Jack and Coke if we go to the bar. But if we're like at home, I would say tea or soda would be my favorite drink. It's like tea or soda. Clothes haul, fashion show. Yes, I will do a clothes haul or a fashion show, but at the moment I have to focus on getting me a running, working car to get back and forth to where I need to go and get stuff done, everything. Responsibilities come first. I'm sorry. Responsibilities go first so we can keep it moving. Alright, so number 9. Do I plan to have more children in the future? That's a good question. That's the last question. But that's a good question. Number 9. Do I plan to have more children in the future? Okay. So, like, for me, my minimum of how many kids I would love to give birth to will be 4. Biologically, I've only done 1 so far, which will be my daughter. So I would want to biologically give birth to 3 more children. Yes, I would like more. However, I have PCOS, which, is that impossible to get pregnant? No. Is it difficult to be pregnant and or have a healthy pregnancy? Yes. So for me, it is difficult to become pregnant, and with my daughter, when I was pregnant with her, the pregnancy, it was easy for the first 2 months, and then after that I was high risk pregnancy because my cervix was opening and it wasn't staying shut. It was just open further and further, and I had to be put on immediate bed rest. And that at some point I had to be on bed rest at the hospital. because so my cervix was open to where I had a 50-50 chance of going into labor soon. And so I was at bed rest on the last. I was pregnant for 6.5 months, so I was put on bed rest around my 5th month, or yeah, about my 5th month of pregnancy. I was put in bed rest at the hospital, and at 6.5 months, my daughter was born, and yeah, and I just had the worst vomiting ever. Like, I forgot what it's called, but I had that one type of vomit when you're pregnant. Like, you're constantly throwing up 24/7. Nothing helps. It worsens and it makes you dehydrated and everything. Forgot what it's called, but I had that. And yeah, and they couldn't stitch my cervix because again, 50% chance. Like, if they were to stitch my cervix, they would have possibly busted the water, like broke my water in the process. So we went in the route with not stitching my cervix because of that risk. So I couldn't have my cervix stitched at the time because yeah. So like So would I like more kids? Yes, I would love to have 3 more children. Biologically, I would love to have 3 more. However, my body is, I have a weak cervix, so I have a high risk pregnancy where I have to be on bed rest most of it, and also PCOS, which makes it difficult to become pregnant. Impossible? No. Difficult? Yes. So I would love to have more children, yes, but you have to factor in your body, like your hormones, fertility issues or no issues. You have to factor that in as well. I feel like I gave a long answer to that question. I did. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give a long answer. I just went. Vroom. I spiraled into like a little story in a way. I just spiraled. Okay, but. And those were the 9 questions that I had so far. I hope I answered everyone's questions. And if you have questions, I love doing Q&As. I do. You can ask me more questions in the comment section down below, or in my messages, like email me. If you do email me, I am noticing that half of the emails when people message me are going to spam for some reason. Not sure why, but they are. But do message me, and I am going to be checking the spam mail in case any does go to the spam, because for whatever reason it does. I don't know why. But yeah, but you can message me on my email or my Instagram, or if you want to leave a question or anything like that in the comments down below, please do so. Yeah. And this crop top is normally part of my Army Girl cosplay outfit, and I need to get a bigger size. This is a medium. I think I need like a large, or extra large. And like, it has a zipper. If I can get the zipper to act right. There it goes. And like, I can just do that. Yeah. Have everybody faced their fears from last month? That's my question for y'all. Did y'all face your fears? If so, tell me how. Tell me how. I'm so proud of you if you did face your fear. I am. I would love to hear about it. Leave that in the comments down below, or message me on my email or my Insta. Love you guys. Bye.